right, all right. Good afternoon, and happy Thursday. Welcome back to Tips from Elaine's Desk. Elaine Proby here, CEO of PROBY'S Tax and Accounting, and Tips from Elaine's Desk. All right. Good afternoon, Joan. Good afternoon. Thanks for jumping in here. So guys, hit like and share on this video. This is going to be a very, very exciting and important conversation we're going to have today, right? And it's about tips for building confidence and self-esteem. We all need this. In order for us to succeed personally in business, we got to have confidence and we got to have self-esteem. And, this is topics that we need to talk about on a regular basis in order for us to have a great foundation to build personally and specifically in our business, right? So we're going to talk about some of the things that you can do to build your confidence and your self-esteem, guys. 3 points today. Hit like and share on this video. All right. So let's jump right into this. And the first point today, guys, we want to talk about positive body language. This is so important because our gestures, our behaviors, our movements comes from the subconscious mind, right? So a lot of times when we're displaying certain body languages, we are not even aware that we're doing it because subconsciously we're thinking something and that's how our behavior is coming across. But it is like an unspoken language. So people who are paying attention to you, they can know how you're thinking and how you're feeling about what's going on or what the conversation is. And again, this, of course, can really, based on the conversation, can really turn some people off. If you're in a positive environment and you're looking like or behaving like you're not feeling what's happening, that is not positive. It throws off a very negative light. And of course, it can turn into something else. So this is the thing. Body language is very, very, very important, very serious. You got to be very, very careful. So some tips that you really want to keep in mind when it comes to your body language, guys, you want to make sure that at least you stay positive. If you're talking to someone, you're in a conversation, you have to look attentive. Keep a good posture. You know what I mean? Look like you're in the conversation. If you're not hearing, leaning in, get the information and participate. And you have to, if there's a handshake that's involved or greeting people, like they always say, a very strong handshake generally look like, okay, this person is confident. This is great. I can relay information to them. They'll be interested. And so it has a lot to do with how people perceive you. And again, this have a lot of bearing on what your own self-confidence is all about. Okay, so again, we're talking about tips to build confidence and self-esteem and positive body language. Super important. A lot of times we're not very conscious of what our behavior is, but everybody else is reading this. So be aware of how you move and how you behave when you are in an environment that needs your attention. All right. So, hey, Connect, thanks for jumping in here. Hi, Mom. Hey, daughter. How are you? Okay, guys. So hit like and share in this video and let's move on to our second point. And I just really love this one. All right. So the second point, dress with confidence. Okay, this has a lot. Again, we are always having conversation where we're talking about mindset, positive mindset, building up confidence. Again, you cannot succeed in your personal life or your business life if, in fact, you lack these things. So dress with confidence. Now, a lot of times we say, okay, I'm just going to dress according to how I feel. But it doesn't matter what you think. Your whole dress code has a lot to do and a lot to say about how you feel, how you portray yourself, how you feel about yourself, right? So we want to make sure that we are really portraying the image that we want others to withhold. This is one of the things we have to do. If you feel a certain way, if you wake up in the morning and you just don't feel right, you want to make sure that, hey, look, you start giving yourself some very positive affirmation and you want to get up and you want to dress with confidence. Be in stuff that makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel good about yourself. It ain't about what everybody else is dressing like. It has nothing to do with that. It's what make you feel comfortable, what brings confidence to you. Now, I know you guys have all dressed in a outfit or did something that you didn't feel right about, and it just didn't make you feel good about yourself, didn't make you feel confident about yourself. We have all done it before and be like, why did I put this on? So be very conscious of that. it aligns with how you're feeling and all your goals and aspirations, and it has a lot to do with how you dress. So wear stuff that compliments you. And they said the best accessories, the best dress code is your self-confidence, and the best accessory is your smile. And if you're not wearing the right outfit or something like that, it is not going to make you feel good about yourself. And of course that comes across, and your mood changes. It changes everybody else's mood around. So it has so much to do with it. And again, don't try to do what everybody else is doing. You have got to create your own style, what makes you feel good. And this is what we want to talk about. So we have to dress with confidence. What works for us? Some people will be in bright colors. Some people will be in darker colors. Some people, the bright colors, they feel like, okay, they, they're bold, they're all that good stuff. But just be yourself. Okay, if that's not you, don't do it. Be comfortable with what you're doing. Okay, so She Rise got something to say. Let me put these wonderful glasses on and see if I can read that. She says, I agree. It doesn't matter what the weather is either. As long as I feel confident in what I'm wearing, I'm good to wear it. That's it. That's what you do, guys. Don't worry about what everybody else got going on. You have to feel good in it, because it is going to be your confidence. If I feel good in what I got on, hey, I'm confident, right? So this is the whole key. Don't pay attention to what other people have to say, right? Select outfits that align with your personality, how you feel. That is going to build your confidence, and that is exactly what you want to do. Okay, so hit like and share on this video, guys. Let's move on to our third point today. All right, so we are talking about self-confidence, and this is so important. So many of us, even the confident people, sometimes needs things to keep them more confident, because they lose it from time to time. People with a lot of confidence, they doubt themselves too. So there are days when you doubt yourself, no matter how confident you think you are. So look, everybody needs to hear this. Third point: to build confidence, you have to be more competent. I love that. Build on competence. Build on competence. So if you are educated, you get information, you learn stuff, you read, it makes you feel more competent. When you feel competent, that you know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about, and that's what education does. So you keep reading, keep learning. Once you're competent, it builds confidence. Does that make sense? Because if you're confident with what it is that you know, what it is that you're doing, it builds your confidence. So you don't want to be running around without knowing things that you're supposed to know, or what you're working on, or what you're doing, and then you don't have enough confidence because you don't know enough. So competence builds confidence. I know that kind of confusing, but it makes sense, right? So you want to make sure that you do that. It builds your self-esteem as well. Self-esteem is just when you feel good about yourself and you respect yourself, so others will respect you. And also it makes you feel very positive, and it have you with a whole, let's see, a lot of stuff opens up when your mind is positive and you're thinking the right way. You have a whole lot of opportunities that comes your way. A lot of stuff just opens up because of the way that your mindset is. Because now you have a very positive mindset. Everything is moving in your direction. And so a lot of opportunities open up for you. Okay, so remind yourself of your positive attributes. Now, we all have things that we can do well. This is what a lot of people struggle with. This, you think that you got to be like everybody else, and you got to do things that everybody else is doing. Every one of us have stuff that we can do well, stuff that people admire, stuff that you help people with. Maybe it's advice, maybe you know how to sing, maybe you know how to dance, maybe you know how to have a trade that you can do. Whatever it is, we all have stuff that we do well. Focus on the positive things. Focus on the things that you do well. Make a list of those things, guys, because we have a tendency to put ourselves down. This is another reason why some of us does not have enough self-confidence. We put ourselves down. Can't be hard on yourself. Make a list of the things that you're good at, right? And keep adding to that list. And if you are feeling any type of self-doubt, you wake up and you think, oh my God, this is not going to be a good day. Read that list. Read all the things that you know well, all the stuff that you can do great. And then, of course, when you realize how much stuff that you know and how much you can do well, it will bring your confidence, put you in a much better mood, more positive, and then, of course, you'll be able to move on through your day with a lot more confidence. Okay, so make that list and make sure that you put everything on there that you can do well, and that will help you when you're going in that direction to where you're feeling like, okay, this is just not working for me today. All right, so that's what I want to point. Tips for building confidence and self-esteem. We all need this. We all need this. So let me recap what those tips are. First point is positive body language. Okay, very important. People pay attention to your body language. It says a lot. It is the unspoken word, nonverbal. You don't have to say anything, but how your body language, how you behave will read a lot into how you perceive what is going on around you. Okay, so be careful how you do that. Make sure that you're showing positive attributes towards everything that you're doing or the environment that you're in or whoever it is that you're talking to. That's the first point today. And second point, I love this one, dress with confidence. You know, be yourself. Work with what works for you. Okay, find outfits that complements you and wear colors that brings out your personality. Don't try to do what everybody else is doing. This is absolutely not what you want to do, because if you're not comfortable with it, then it's not going to make you feel confidence about yourself. Okay, so dress with confidence and make sure that you are being yourself. Okay, so third point, build competence. I like this one because if you don't feel competent in what you know, what you're doing, if you don't feel competent, everybody's going to know that you're not competent in what you're doing. And of course, you lose confidence. Okay. You lose confidence if you're not competent. Doing. All right. So make sure that you build enough competence in what you're doing. Learn. This is what education. You cannot do what you don't know. You don't want to pretend that you know something you don't. Okay. So make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure you know what you're talking about, whatever that is. This will build confidence and self-esteem and also make you feel very, very positive about yourself. And so this way that you can function much better in your personal life and in your business life. Okay. So all right, make that list of everything that you can do well. So that will remind you, of how important you are to yourself. And so your self-esteem is going to grow. All right. So that's it for those 3 tips. Laverne Smith, hey, sister, thanks for jumping in. How are you? All right, you guys hit like and share on this video. We all need this. Go back to this video, look at it. If you're in doubt, go back in there and find something that helps you. So let's move right on to the fact that I know I have to say this all the time. This is tax season. This is tax season. So for those of you who have not done your taxes yet, the clock is ticking. And if you need to get them done, go to PROBY'S.com. There is a sign up there that you could just log in, upload your information. We can do it no matter where you are, any state you are. You can get your taxes done on PROBY'S Tax and Accounting. If you have any questions, call the office at 323-290-9034. Again, if you guys need further consultation with me, go and book yourself a 50-minute free consultation on the calendar. I do this every day, all day. There's a lot of people who's taking advantage of this. Okay, so take advantage of your 50-minute free consultation. All right. So, and then if you're not going to get those taxes filed on time, make sure that you get an extension. Avoid penalties, guys. We don't want to give away your hard-earned dollars. All right. So, with that said, our workshop is still on for March the 7th. So go to elainesdesk.com. elainesdesk.com. Look for more information there on the workshop. This is going to be awesome and amazing. So I'm going to be excited to go through that process with you. So, I really get joy in helping people build their business. All right. So with that said, I think that brings us to the end of this conversation today. Stay tuned every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 p.m. And let's see, Joan says, thanks for the great information. Have a great weekend. All right. Thursday here, guys. Bring us to this weekend. And may I say, this is my birthday weekend. So with that said, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday afternoon. Have a fabulous weekend. I'll see you guys back here next Tuesday. Take care of take care of each other and take care of yourself. I almost missed that. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.